Hey guys, Barrick Speed with Western Transport Logistics. What this video is going to be about, trip planning, getting your trip planning down to where it's dialed in. And the most important thing about trip planning is making sure you're efficient with your time. A lot of people waste their time at truck stops and rest areas and not driving the miles they need to be driving to get to where they got to get to. Here at Western Transport Logistics, they've asked me to do this video on how I do my trip plan. So what I do is in the mornings I look and see how much I got for fuel. If I got about a half a tank, I'll go ahead and top it off. That way I'm good for the day. If I'm at an area where I'm not able to get fuel, I'll try to plan in where I do my 30-minute break, and that's when I'll get my fuel. I'm not going to stop and get fuel midway through the day and waste my time doing that. I use a tablet, and I have an app on there that I found. I've been using this for the last almost 2 years now. I found it to be probably one of the better ones out there. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the app. I'm going to show you how I do my trip. The truck app I use is called Smart Truck Route 2. So I just go up here to the address bar, and let's just say we're going to go to Union City, California. And then I'm going to create my route. And it's going to load up here. What I really like about this app is it has a satellite view, and you can also do, regular map view if you like. I found using the satellite to be a lot more effective, especially when you come up on you're on the interstate and you're trying to make sure you grab the right get off ramp, or especially when you're in Texas, it kind of looks like they dropped a bowl of spaghetti and decided that's how they're gonna make all their get off ramps and looping around the city. It's kind of a pain in the butt. You guys that have gone through Texas know exactly what I'm talking about. Your GPS looks like it's going one way, and you think you're on the right get off, and next thing you know, you find out you're on the wrong one, because they go all over the place. So I've got this load that I took to Whipple Road over there in Union City, and you can see here on the screen that it's got hour markers along my route, and it's also given me another way I can go, which is that gray route. Obviously I start off in the morning. I've got my 11 hours, and we all know we can't get to the exact 11th hour, so I try to get as close as I can in that 10-hour mark. So I'll scan in, and there's my 10 hours, and looks like there's a truck stop right here. Let's see what we got here. So I'll just pop on that one, loading up the information, Joe's Travels Plaza, and then I'm going to hit add to route, create my route. What I like about this app is it has all the rest areas along the way, has the scales. It pretty much tells you everything that's going on. Let's say I got to get fuel, so I'm going to back this out, and there is a Love's in Lost Hills, so I'm going to put that in. I'm going to top off my truck there at that Love's, so I'm going to add that to route, and I'm going to bring this down to here, where I'm going to take my 30-minute break, stay in there for the evening, and then I'll be unloading the next morning there, and I'll show you how this works. So hit create route. I've really found that using this app has really been able to help me maximize my ELD. And what's really handy about this app is it brings you right to where you got to go, how they got you going in, and so you can see where the truck entrance is to figure out where you got to get back in there. It makes it really handy, saves you a lot of time from missing roads and whatever to figure out how to get in there. So just hit navigate, and I'm good to go for my next day. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm stopping for my 30-minute break. I know where I'm getting fuel at. The main thing with your trip planning is not wasting your time. So even when you got to stop to do a little dust control, what I do is I stop. I'll pull off at a rest area. The reason I like going to a rest area is it's an easy get off. You can hit a parking spot, run in real quick, and you're right back on the interstate. That saves you a lot of time. Truck stops, you're typically, most of you guys know you're going to waste, easy 20 minutes there. So if you want to be serious about making some money, the trick is to set yourself a goal for 600 to 700 miles a day, which is what I set out to do. And you want to run your ELD all the way right up till, hitting that truck stop or that rest area that's the closest to where you are going to be delivering. The trick to maximizing is to be efficient on your time, not wasting time at the truck stops, getting up early. So I usually try to leave the truck stop by about 4:45 in the morning, 5 o'clock. It gives me plenty of time to get there. My tires are crossing the pavement into their driveway right at the time they're opening. And, so I'm always on time with that time frame of, getting up that early and hitting the pavement. If you're on a 1,400 mile run, that's 2 days if you put 700 miles in. And we all know that that's not actually going to, come to pass all the time, because we got traffic, we've got weather. But I found that when I set that goal of the minimum of 600, I'm on time. You just got to be diligent. You got to set that goal and make it happen. And you just got to remember, every minute you waste, whether it's at a rest area or at a truck stop, once you get that clock started, that's time you don't get back. Time is money, and that's the way I look at it. So even when I'm at a shipper and I'm trying to get offloaded because I know I got to be somewhere, my clock is clicking down. I'm either on the phone with my dispatcher or I'm talking to the receiver, telling them I got to go get another load. You got to make stuff happen. Just don't sit in your truck and let things roll. You're not going to make money doing it that way. The trick to making money and being efficient is keeping that left door shut. So I hope this was helpful. The truck app I use is called Smart Truck Route 2. It requires a hotspot. You don't need to have the hotspot. It just won't give you all the details of, like if you punch in a Love's or a Flying J without the hotspot, it won't give you the phone number. It just tells you where it's at. But with the hotspot, you'll know how many parking spaces it has, showers, the restaurants in there. It'll also tell you if a scale is closed or open. It's been pretty handy. It's just, there's so many things about this app that I love. This subscription for it, I think, runs me about $52 a year, $53 a year. So I hope this was helpful for you. Just keep that left door shut, keep that shiny side up, and go make some money.